Hello everyone, and welcome back to WolfQuest, where we are here with the Shattered Storm Pack, who are apparently dealing with some fleas, but no one is sick, so that's a good thing at least, and the pups now have their names. We did name them between the last episode and now. Unfortunately, we've already lost one pup to illness, but the others are doing okay, even little Hailstorm, who was previously sick. Oh, where are you going, Hurricane? Are you thinking we should go hunting? Are you thinking we should head out? Is that what you're thinking should happen? I possibly hear. Now, we want to make sure we feed them. They're all at about 9 to 10 pounds here, so not quite ready to think about heading to the rendezvous site. That said, we're gonna have to once again go mark some territory because Prospect Peak is up to their old shenanigans. So let's make sure we feed these guys, play with them a little bit, and then we're gonna head out because we want to make sure that we're not losing territory to them, and we should also get some more food. Alright guys, let's head back in the den. Oh, speaking of Prospect Peak, Whirlwind, please be careful. Please go in the den. Please go in the den. Go in the den. Go in the den. Go in the den. I don't even see where these wolves are, but I have no doubt I know who it is. Oh, who is this? Who is this? Who are you? Get! Get! Who is this? Get out! Junction Butte! Well, that's not at all what I expected, but that's very, very interesting. Junction Butte 3F is the wolf we know has been replaced by a mimic. Because the real 3F is Blaze's mate Misty. What on earth is she doing so far from her territory? Look at, we're nowhere near Junction Butte. What in the world? Oh, that's not good. I think we want to make sure we reinforce our borders. All of our borders. Alright, we made it all the way up to this territory. I'm sniffing around because I'm not sure if we're going to run into Prospect Peak up here, because clearly they were messing around with this territory, but I think Tempest now has other things on his mind too. It's bizarre for Junction Butte to come that far up to attack us. Like, we are not near their territory except for this bit. That's not exactly normal. Like, this is a pretty reasonable distance to attack, but their only territory hex that borders us is right there, so that's incredibly strange. And I don't know how much Tempest knows about the mimics. I think he may have some idea of them, but he hasn't had the same first-hand experience with them that Blaze has, at least that we know of. But I think he could tell something about that wolf was not quite right. There was something a little bit strange about her. He couldn't quite put his paw on it, but something about her did not feel normal. And I think that's got him even more on edge than usual. There's just been a lot of things this litter that haven't quite added up, including the strange illness that suddenly plagued two of the pups after those coyotes showed up, and now a mimic poking around the den. It definitely makes you wonder what might be going on. I think Tempest is keeping a very close eye on his babies now, especially 3M. There's something very strange about the way all of that happened, and the illness did claim the life of his little sister, but even though 3M is better now, I don't know. I just don't know. I think there's still a nagging worry in the back of Tempest's mind. Here are the Junction Butte tracks. I Tempest might follow them a little bit just to make sure. They are fairly old. Is that them on the other side? I think it is. Yeah, you can see they do in fact cross the river, and the hex right over here, well, it's not actually. They crossed through some of Crevice Lake's territory even to get to us. What in the world? What in the world? I was gonna say, I thought this bordered up against the hex that was Junction Buttes, but apparently not. Why in the world did Junction Butte come so far to attack us? That's not normal at all. It has to be something to do with the mimics. Alright, we have just about made it back to the den. Everything seemed okay. We didn't encounter anything too out of the ordinary, but Tempest is definitely on edge. He's had too much time alone with his thoughts, and those thoughts are mostly confused. But the pups are all okay. They're sleeping, it looks like. We're just gonna see. I don't know if they really want to interact too much right now. Yeah, they seem pretty tired, so I think we are just gonna go ahead and settle down and sleep. It looks like Hurricane has fed them, but... Yeah? A lot of suspicious things are happening, and Tempest isn't quite sure what to make of them. Alright, Dawn is here again. Let's feed these guys, we'll play with them. How is the territory looking? Oh dear, this is decaying. I think that was just kind of normal decay, maybe? We'll see. I don't notice any stranger wolves at the moment, at least. But I think we're gonna just play with these guys. Oh, Hurricane wants to head out. I think the pups must, because they're a little hungry, she wants to make sure she can go get them some food. And oh, we can feed him a bit. Alright, let's do that. And... yeah, I'm kind of keeping a lookout because Tempest is on edge, but so far, well, that howling is not a good sign. So far, so good. Maybe we're fine? Maybe we're okay. Did they finish eating? I think they did. Yeah? It looks like we're okay. So... let's head out and reinforce some territory and probably actually do a hunt as well because it looks like our carcasses are gone. Uh-oh, 900 meters. How far is that? Oh yeah, that's definitely in our territory. What's going on up here? What's going on up here? What are you guys doing poking around by my scent post? I see this trail. Which way is it going? It's going through here 20 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago. They were just here. Right over this hill. Who is this? Who is this? Prospect Peak Wolfpack 4M. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, excuse me. 4M, get out. Get out! Yeah, you leave. He's going, but I bet he's the reason that our territory over here is down. Alright, well now that he's out of the territory, let's go back, mark that hex, and find something to eat. But, Tempest isn't fond of these guys eternally lurking and eternally waiting for their chance to steal away our territory. Okay, we found the elk herd. Let's see if we can get these guys to run. Oh, I think so. Whoa, some of them are doubling back towards us. That's not so ideal. Are you slow? You're kind of lagging behind. Oh, somebody's fallen, I heard, but I didn't see who. Are you weak? Nope. Alright, we're gonna see if anybody turns around. Oh, this one's gonna. Alright, nope, not that one. You! Oh my goodness, okay. We've got a pretty good bite there, but we gotta get out of the way. Oop. There we go. We're free. She is pretty low. That is the nice thing about the elk at this time of year, is they really do not have a lot of health. They're very weakened after winter, and so they do end up being a very good source of food. And it's one that this pack and many of our others have learned to take full advantage of. There we go. All right, successful hunt. Let's howl to mark the carcass. We're gonna go ahead and eat, and honestly, I don't think there's too much more that needs doing before we head back. It seems like things are okay. Here we are. We made it back to the den. How are you guys all doing? Everybody seems fine. Some of the girls are a little hungry here. I don't know. It looks like Whirlwind and Hailstorm are both a little bit better on food, but we'll still give them some anyway. Especially Cyclone and Downpour, though. We want to make sure that they have more than enough to eat. Did you guys do okay while we were gone? The affinity didn't go down too much, thankfully. We weren't actually gone all that long. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, and Whirlwind is apparently living up to her name and just bolting off into the unknown here, like the energetic little bundle that she is. How are you doing? Hailstorm is chasing his tail. You good? I definitely think, like, not so much that Tempest is biased, but definitely after losing 9F to sickness, unfortunately she never even was old enough to get her name. But after losing her, I think Tempest is even more uneasy, and I'm watching a potential Coyote Attack happening in the... Yeah, okay, we're gonna go into the den here, because I think that's Coyote coming straight for us. Look at him beelining. Look at him beelining right for us. Oh, Cyclone, hurry. And not that Tempest is, I think, biased, but he's definitely more worried about, okay, nope, this coyote dies. Tempest has had enough. Tempest has had enough. Wait, that was a hare that we locked onto. Nope, you are not. Nope, you're going down. We have had enough of you. You need to not be poking around the den. Did you bring the illness? Did you bring the illness that killed my baby? You better not have. I still don't really know what was up with the coyotes. And I think, that's why I think Tempest is kind of watching over 3M, which his name, I have to get used to his name is Hailstorm. He's watching over him a little bit more cautiously than the girls, just because he was sick. And Tempest kind of has a funny feeling that whatever that coyote, not quite attack, but the coyote's lurking, prowling around by the den, whatever they did, whatever that illness was, it felt a little bit off to him, and so he's kind of keeping a more watchful eye over Hailstorm, I think. So far, at least, the girls seem fine, but it was just that little extra bit weird. Alright, I suppose we'll let you go. You've run far enough away. You can escape this time, but you had better not mess around at my den anymore. You had better not. Okay, we're back. But yeah, everything seems okay now, but I just think Tempest is being that extra little bit cautious, especially with Hailstorm here. I don't know if anything is wrong or different. Maybe it's all in Tempest's head, but he can't shake the feeling that something is a little bit different than it should be. And with that, I think we are going to go ahead and leave this episode off here for today. It's been a bit of a shorter day, but things are going good, so we're going to let these guys get some rest, spend some time chilling at the den, and we will catch up with them in the next episode. Oh my goodness, there's an elk herd over there, apparently. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay. Over and out.